I want to welcome you to Engaging Networks Jeopardy. I'd first of all like to thank Noelle, who is kind enough to be our scorekeeper and judge for today. I just added that last part in. And I also want to introduce you to our contestants. So I'd like to welcome Dan to the stage. Round of applause for Dan. Please feel free to have a seat anywhere. Let's see Brenda. Thank you so much, Brenda. And last but not least, my old pal and yours, Eric Rubin. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Good, good. Why don't we maybe go down the row really quick and just give us your name and the organization you're with, and please recommend something for me to do before I leave Toronto. Now, Brenda, I know you're not based around here, so I understand if it's, you pick anything you want. Yes.
We have microphones too on the chair.
Into this? Oh,
yes, sir.
It works.
Yes.
Hey, my name's Dan. I work with PETA's international entities, and I'm not from Toronto, but I am from around the lake, and we love the beaches here. So.
Beaches, yes, good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, the beach would be nice.
My name is Brenda. I'm from Federation CJA. Yes, thank you. I would love you to do another karaoke.
Oh, another karaoke.
Yes.
We are a karaoke-friendly company. And Eric?
My name's Eric Rubin. I work for a company called Strativation. You may remember us from such hits as The Last Session. And I'm not from Toronto, but I did grow up in Michigan, also known as the Canada of the South, by no one ever. And so go swim in the lake. I'm going to go swimming right after this.
There's a lot of swimming. Yeah, it's very hot out, so I understand. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at our categories. But before we get to that, I need to tell you what's going on here. So normally we have buzzers for this kind of thing, where you would slap the button, and then I would call on you, and you would give your answer in the form of a question. In this case, the buzzers are at our DC office, so we're getting a little innovative here. Dan, I'm going to give you this as your buzzer. Perfect. Brenda, I'm going to give you this whistle as your buzzer. What? Thank you. Eric, I'm giving you the quietest one.
Trust. Thank you.
Give that a shot real quick.
It's silent. It's literally silent.
All right, let's take a look at our categories. We've got bells and whistles, ghosts of ENCC past, I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords, integration station, and S-words. Because Brenda just accepted my request to act as a contestant like just a few minutes ago, I am going to give you the first choice on the board.
Okay, I will go for 200 bells and whistles.
Ooh, starting out strong. All right, 200. For $200, St. Libre Indian School achieved 64% adoption by supporters and raised overall online revenue by 1.9% when they you gotta let me finish the answer.
Do I? Okay.
I mean, yeah. So as soon as I say the last word, then you can go ahead, and maybe I should have been more specific with my instructions. Raised overall online revenue by 1.9% when they enabled this simple field on donation forms. I gotta say, I saw the one first.
Is it the fee cover option?
Dan, you gotta give
What
me.
is?
Yeah, there we go.
fee
Well,
cover?
he did say, is it the fee cover option? That counts, my bad. Let's click to see the answer. What is fee cover? Yes, okay. That is 200 for Dan. Thank you, Noel.
That's good. He's good.
And you have the next choice.
Bells and whistles for 100.
Bells and whistles for 100. This is going to get very hairy if we don't remember what's still there. Digital wallets are available on standard donation pages and this additional page type.
It makes no sound. It doesn't make.
I don't hear anything. Okay, Aaron.
I'm gonna go with the peer-to-peer. What is peer-to-peer? What is peer-to-peer? What is peer-to-peer? I think that's wrong. It shows my level of. Is there any other?
That is not the correct answer here. Anyone other? So, page type?
John is looking at me like how.
Another page type that you can enable digital wallets, so that's Apple Pay, Google Pay, things like that. Any guesses? All right, let's click. Oh, you got something?
Is this not the supporter hub, is it? Sorry, what is the supporter hub?
Oh, our answer is premium donation pages.
Damn it.
Premium donation pages.
I knew that.
Digital wallets, of course. Hopefully you have them on your pages anywhere they can go. I just talked with one of my clients, Human Rights Campaign, the other day. They're saying that 20% of their online revenue is through Apple Pay and another 20% through Google Pay. So,
We got to start using that.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we love that for you.
Now, Federation CJA just actually launched recently, so Brenda is pretty brand new, yeah. Okay, let's get back to that board. Dan, it continues to be you.
Keep going down the line on bells and whistles.
Bells and whistles for 300. One-click donations allow you to reprocess single donations from previous donors without entering a credit card because Engaging Network stores blank in our database.
Oh,
I heard that whistle. I heard that whistle.
In the PCI compliant,
We're getting there. We're almost there.
wallet.
Eric.
What is the PCI compliant token?
There we go. We got Eric on the board for 300, coming up strong.
John, did I just redeem myself? John is the sales engineer in Engaging Networks, and we used to be on many calls together when I used to work in Engaging Networks. And I saw the eyes in his head like roll back 3 or 4 times when I said the wrong page type. Anyway.
So we now have the first 100, 200, 300 under bells and whistles crossed off in your heads. But the rest of the board is wide open. Eric, what is your choice?
Oh my God. I want to see what ghosts we got in that closet. I want to see Ghosts of ENCC Pass for 400.
Brave fella. All right, I love it. Ghost of ENCC Pass, 400. ENCC sponsor Jake from Purple Otter presented last year on his work with a client to turn Engaging Networks into a multi-channel payments hub. They used this Engaging Network service, that's capitalized, to process gifts made through canvassing, telemarketing, and caging vendors directly in Engaging Networks. Engaging Network Service, ENS. So, Eric.
Sorry, that is my approximation of a buzzer at this point. What is the API?
I think what?
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to allow that. It's the REST API. Yes, great job.
Wow.
All right. The former Engaging Networks employee is cleaning up. This was maybe a terrible idea.
I'm cheating. It's cheating.
Okay. Eric, keep it going.
All right. Let's check in with our robot overlords for 500.
Robot overlords for 500. According to Statistics Canada, and this is a report from just this year, I think even like just this last quarter, This is the percentage of nonprofits that report currently using generative AI. So this is, there's, as we discussed, there's many more folks who are just using ChatGPT or something like that and on an ad hoc basis, but these are, part of their tech stack. Yes?
24%.
24%?
That is so specific.
I think we got to go like Price is Right rules. Sorry to mix our games. I'm going to say the person who gets the closest without going over, unfortunately, 24% is over.
You want to do it? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Do it.
12.
You got to blow the horn.
Well, what is 12?
There we Yeah, we got that. Okay. Still over.
So I can literally say the $1 answer, right?
Yeah.
The $1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 0%. Like no percent. Nobody's doing it.
That's a choice. It is 7%. 7% reports using generative AI currently.
How am I doing over there? Oh my
We'll
god.
see what happens when some of our tools are released later this year. Okay, back to the game board.
I want to see what's going on with S words. Do you literally write questions for all of these categories?
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. Okay. S words for 300.
S words for 300. This feature helps you answer common questions like, do my supporters prefer a one-page flow or multi-page? Higher or lower amounts in ask strings? And which email subject line gets the best response? Dan.
What are split tests?
What is split testing? Good job. All right.
Nice job.
Okay, so that was 300? Okay, so we've got S words, or swords if you liked the Saturday Night Live Celebrity Jeopardy skits from like the 90s. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why am I doing that? Okay. We've got everything on Integration Station. We've got everything except 400 on Robot Overlords. We got everything except one of them on Ghost of ENCC Past, and 400 and 500 for bells and whistles.
We'll make it easy, go left to right, just 400 bells and whistles.
All right, 400 bells and whistles.
Noise.
Engaging networks can generate dynamic, personalized ask strings based on the values in one of these two fields. So you just got to name one of them. There's two fields that you can use for next suggested gift. Everyone's kind of making motions, but no one's really grabbing it.
Honk it if you got it.
All right, Dan.
I'm not sure how to say it, but would it be the last gift? Is there a column for the last donation? What is their last donation?
I'm going to accept this. It is highest
There we go.
previous
Previous
contribution
contribution.
and most recent contribution. So, very close, yes. We'll count that.
Not really the same.
Dan, you get or Eric, you got to take it up with the judge, really.
Was it? Yeah.
Bells and whistles again.
Bells and whistles for 500. These optional transactional fields must be enabled in your account settings and can be set on both the page and email level or passed in via URL. Dan.
What are tracking attributes?
Can't be references. I was wondering if that was right too, so that's why I went right to it.
I don't think we can give points for that.
We cannot give points for that.
Coming down hard over here. The judge
right.
and jury. I'm here for
Dan,
it. I'm here
next
for it.
up.
Ghosts of ENCC Past, whatever top one we haven't done yet.
Okay. This is a long one. Why did I write this long? Just last year, this ENCC sponsor discussed list hygiene and recommended using a combination of email suppression data, opt-in queries, and customized engaged supporter profiles to isolate your least engaged supporters, those who negatively impact email performance and benchmarks, and made recommendations for a re-engagement campaign. So this is a data hygiene session from last year, from a sponsor last year who you've already heard from this year.
How do we possibly know the answer to this?
I'll give you a hint. He's a fun guy, a real riot.
It's Grass Riots. What is Grass Riots?
What is Grass Riots? Indeed, is Ryan from Grass Riots. There we go. Nice job. Keep it going, Eric.
All right, let's do. What do you guys want to see up here? Give me I need some support. Like, what do you think? What would you like to see? S words. For whichever amount we haven't done yet. For 300.
We've already done
500 it is.
500.
This feature enables clients to obey the CRA's de minimis rule. It's 500. It's the last thing.
Can we call a friend? Can we call in a friend?
You can call on a friend, yes.
Hold on. I'm going and calling on Sam Luke, the head of support for Engaging Networks.
It's pronounced Lauk. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Split receding. What is split receding?
Do you want to accept that?
I accept that answer. I absolutely accept whatever
Split
Sam
receipts,
says.
There you go. With the assist from Sam, I think we should award her the points.
That's in the rules, right? You can ask the biggest expert in the house for the answer.
All right. Eric, keep it going.
Okay, let's do I, for one, welcome our robot overlords for 200. Did we do that?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
This upcoming feature will, among other things, use AI to help identify supporters at risk of lapsing, as well as the type of content they are likely to engage with. We talked about this a little bit over the course of this event.
I want to say generative AI, but I know they use a different term.
You happen to
Would I
recall
get a
the
point for
specific
that?
new feature coming from Engage Networks?
Call a friend, ask a friend.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing we can do now.
Who wants to be my friend?
Everybody know it? Yes. Segments it is. There we go.
Thank you.
Points go to Brenda.
See? Come
Very
on.
nice.
We're a family. It's not real money.
Wait, it's not?
We'll talk about it. Eric. Brenda, would you like to choose the next question?
Integration is my very favorite subject, so
All right.
did we go with that?
No, we haven't done any
Okay.
integration.
Zero integration questions.
$500.
Whoa!
She looked me straight in the eyes and was like, $500. Deal with it. It's like, okay. All right.
Okay. This data security partner of Engaging Networks tokenizes credit card information immediately upon submissions, helping to ensure Engaging Networks' PCI compliance. You all had to make some changes with this to accommodate this partner.
Floop.
There.
The handsome curly-haired gentleman in the back.
BGS, or also known as very good.
Wow, that is great. No points because it wasn't in the form of a question, but the answer is correct.
Cool. We're family. Clearly a broken family that likes to cause each other harm.
We got to keep it, we got to keep it competitive here.
Okay.
All right. Brenda, would you like to go again?
Yes. Anything from I for one? Welcome our new robot.
Okay.
1, 3, or 4.
Okay, so I will go slow. 100.
Okay. Sometimes known as Engaging Networks' sister company or R&D arm, will be leveraging the insights from this product for all Engaging Networks clients in 2024.
Boop.
I was not
Were you
listening.
going to go? Or are you gonna
I was going to ask if Dwayne's still here and help me out.
Eric, do you know it without phoning a friend?
I do, but I feel like
Okay.
Dwayne is here, and it's what is accessible intelligence? What is accessible intelligence?
All right. We'll give him that one. Accessible intelligence. And Dwayne, is it that you really went to the source there, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Dwayne?
Dan, let's keep going.
I'll take the last one in bells and whistles, which I don't remember which one it is.
We've already done all of them.
Oh, have we? Cool. I'll take the highest one on ghosts of ENCC past.
For 500.
This is the year the very first Engaging Networks Community Conference was held at the Royal Institute of British Architects in the UK. Dan.
What is 2011?
Very close. Very close. There.
What is 1999?
Way far, way far.
So I have a final guess.
You got to guess, yeah.
What is 2000? Sorry.
No, keep
I
going.
said 1999.
He was way off.
2011.
Dan was pretty close.
2005.
Ooh. Anyone know?
But closest without going over.
Anyone happen to know? 2009 it is. The answer is 2009. That's why it's the 500 question. It's pretty hard. Okay. I believe we're still going with Dan.
I'll take the highest in our robot overlords.
Okay. So this is another fact from Statistics Canada. Nonprofits see the highest potential value from generative AI in one of these three areas. So you just have to name something, name what nonprofits see as a potential value from AI.
What is productivity?
I think that's pretty close. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say, so these were the top ones that were listed. We're gonna go with automation of tasks, notably without reducing employment, so they say. We'll see. But also the development of creative content, that was the highest one. Automation of tasks without reducing employment was next, and then data-driven decision-making up there also. All right, Dan, keep going.
Keep going on overlords.
300. Thank you, Noel. This upcoming feature will
This
look
is the last question?
That's the last question in this category.
Oh.
Nobody can.
Oh.
This upcoming feature will look at the variables that influence giving on a page and suggest page content updates using a proprietary machine learning model. So we talked about segments. There's another feature we talked about. It's coming up.
We tried to call on Dwayne earlier and we failed. And does everybody know Dwayne? We've met Dwayne. I'm going to call on him. Clint, you are not paying attention.
So I got to read the question again because I wasn't paying attention.
So the upcoming feature.
Upcoming feature will look at the variables influence giving a page and such page content updates using proprietary machine learning models. What I'm supposed to do? Ask a question.
In the form of a question, give an answer.
What are smart segments?
Oh, we had segments already. So, I mean, you could be right and I could be wrong, really. You would know. But from looking at Graham's materials, what are quick pages is the answer there.
I asked the main data scientist. I got nothing.
All right. So is that all of Robot Overlords now? Or we got?
Listen there.
Embrace.
Okay,
I
and
know.
bells and whistles gone. Do we have any Ghost of ENCC Pass left?
Yeah, 2 and 3.
Okay. Whose turn is it? Eric, give me something.
I will go with the highest whatever is in any of the categories left on the board.
Cool.
400 in integration station.
Too late. Okay. Now, we heard from World Animal Protection yesterday. Last year, World Animal Protection teamed with Zuri Group to share their success in 2023 with a customization that combined 2 different page types through dependencies, page chaining, and iframes, standard donation pages, and another page type that you might want to go along with. Yes?
Is it the e-commerce pages? Is that a page type?
That is a
What
page type,
Commerce.
not the right one.
You know what? Go for it. Do it. Blow the whistle. I support you.
Brenda.
I know the smart plate, the safe plate.
Ooh, this one is, Joe, what was it? It's e-cards, Joe. It was just last year. It's e-cards.
What happens when you get a bunch of experts in a room?
All right. What did you say we had for left?
We've got 400 in integration and S-words.
Okay, we've got 400 in integration S-words.
Let's do S-words for 400.
Swords for 400. Okay. This email engagement score is applied to supporters who have converted any landing page from an email in the last 7 to 12 months. Now, engaging networks will apply an engagement score based on supporter behavior, how they've interacted with your email. You've got numbers 1 through 11 or 12, something like that. And this is one of those numbers.
Is it 7?
Whoa, it is 7. Nice.
Good guess. He's good. Very last question.
I mean, I guess
where are
it
we
had to be
at?
6
Can we
or
have a
7,
score
right?
readout?
Okay, we've got Eric in the lead with 1900, then Dan at 1700, and Brenda at 200. We've got a few questions left, but only like a few minutes. Do you want to move on to?
Yeah, let's move on to Final Jeopardy, where this could all change. So I want you to grab the pen and paper next to you. On the top half, you'll write your guess for the answer. And then on the bottom half, you'll write how much of your total you want to wager. And what were the totals one more time?
We've got Eric in the lead at 1900, then Dan at 1700, and Brenda at 200.
Final Jeopardy question. Topic is geography.
Wait, where do we put how much?
On the bottom. And on the top, you put your guess. The question is, this city is both the birthplace of Engaging Networks founder Graham Covington and the site where Canadian client data is stored. Let me know when you're locked in. We'll try to make it as quick as possible. Okay.
I have.
You're good? Okay. Eric, you ready? You got this? All right. Just jamming out a little bit. Okay, we can stop the music and let's go through this. Dan, what did you have written down for your...
Montreal, and I'm betting it all.
Montreal and betting it all. I love the rhyme. Montreal. Okay. Brenda.
Vancouver, 2000.
Wait, sorry. What was your answer?
Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. And for 200? And Eric?
Kitchener, Ontario, for 1900.
The answer is, what is Montreal? Nicely done. And coincidentally, that allows us to comply with Quebec's laws that require the data for supporters to be held in the province of Quebec. So, nice little treat there. AWS, who we use, has a facility there in Montreal. Everyone, a big round of a big round of applause for our contestants and our winner, Dan. Thank you all so much.